Paparazzi Stevie, gorgeous. How you doing? And my Stevie was first, number one was second. Now I'll wait for all the nuts to come in. Well, the weird ass name people. Just like this, what was, oh shit, I missed the name. Just woke up. I'm just woke up too. People are gonna think we woke up together, my number one, even though we didn't. We're gonna get that rumor started. Me and number one woke up together, folks. Let's start that rumor. Even though I'm on the east coast, she's on the west coast, but people will believe it. You woke up too? Well, I woke up with Carrie too then. I woke up with two ladies. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. She alien, so it's possible she's oh, yeah, yeah, that's true. She used her spaceship to come to my house. Then she zoomed back to her place. Good morning, Anne. Emma Jan. How do you pronounce that, Anne? How do you pronounce your name? You want to call in and tell me? I want to hear Anne how she pronounces it. You don't spell it out because I can't read. Who are we talking about? I don't know. No, I said not to spell it out, sweetie. I want you to tell me in your voice what it is. Anne. Lady Boss. How you doing, beautiful Lady Boss? Good morning, Tammy Lou. The rumor that you woke up with two. Well, hey, if the rumor is true, is that a bad thing? Waking up with two women? Isn't that every guy's fantasy? Have one woman on the left, one on the right? I mean, how you pronounce that, sweetie? Because I'd be embarrassed if I pronounced it wrong, even though you spelled it out.
Just in Magic Ann.
It's what?
It's just in Magic Ann.
Magic Can. How'd you come with that name?
Clive Barker, Imagica.
Clyde Barker.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't he married to that one actress?
I'm not sure who he was married to.
The one in Speed? Or am I thinking of somebody
He
else?
he may have been.
Is he like I don't know, some type of like tattoo guy or
He wrote Midnight Meat Train
no, I never heard of him. I could be
and
wrong.
a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, okay. So how you doing this morning?
I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah. Oh, good. Just waking up. Like I said, I just woke up to a few ladies here, in my bed.
Uh-huh.
The alien lady and I think the other one was Carrie. So I woke up with two ladies. So I'm doing good.
Oh, okay.
My morning set, baby. So I mean, did you just wake up or you been up for a while?
No, I've been up for hours.
Hours. Oh, okay. Me, I just got home early and I had a couple hours sleep and woke. Speaking of woman that I woke up, this is the woman I usually wake up to. Lather the lashes. She lets me put her lashes on for her.
Does she now?
She's my number one says honestly, he kicked me out of bed. Ugh. Well, it's time for you to go. You started that alien stuff, so I had to send you on your way. I can't handle that shit. You start that alien crap. So what do you
Yeah,
think of
got to
alien
go.
lady here?
Um, well,
That says it
I
all.
I think that like a lot of other people on Periscope, she may not be who or what she claims.
Oh, really? You think it's
But
all an act?
I think there's a lot of people on Periscope that are not who or what they claim, so it's not a huge deal.
Morning Villa. Yeah. So you think this alien stuff is just an act? She just for attention.
No, no, it could be. Uh,
She
uh,
spelled she spelled fair right, Fare.
hey, there could be a lot of different things going on there, and I'm
Good
not
morning,
going to try to
Labella.
figure out what they are.
Oh well, I think we're thinking this. Oh, you didn't have to spell it right. I knew what you meant. Number one. Don, did you watch the clip seeing that Linda lady is lying for money? She never met Tina's mom. Wow. I heard her say did a scope that said what was it? I talked to something I found out about Tina or something. I don't think she talked to her mom. So Jody Light, what did she say? Or can you explain? Are you able to call in? I didn't watch it. I just saw the her scope title or whatever. I know it'd probably be a lot to write. Are you able to call in? I'd like to know what's going on.
Yeah, if she comes up, I'll just drop back down.
Okay. Hit the smiley faces on your phone.
Nice talking with you, Donlod.
You too. You have a nice voice there, sweetie.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I like you. I like your thinking. You know what's up on here. This app.
I don't know about all that, but thank you.
You do. You have a general idea. You know. Thanks for calling in. Well, yes, Jody. So
Hi, I'm Jody. Nice to
nice to
meet you.
meet
I
you.
followed you for a long time.
Yeah, I know. I love your pretty hair.
Thank you. Hey, I just was going through some scopes this morning, and I happened to have caught that Linda lady last night. And I remember Tina's original scopes. They had a lot of issues. Well, I think her
Linda's
name
the
is,
one that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. There's wondering who's Linda is. Linda's the one that she she's in drag too. You know,
right,
has fucked up teeth and shit.
right.
Linda is live now asking for money. So you
Right.
say she's using. Okay, go ahead, Jody. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I just caught a scope of one of Tina's friends, and she said, absolutely do not give money because this woman comes from a wealthy family and that she doesn't believe she's spoke with Tina's mother. And I had asked Linda about Dr. Bud, and she said, oh, yeah, Dr. Bud's been talking to Tina's mom for 2 years. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just odd, but I think it's odd to come in and try to get money in the name of someone that's passed away. And I
What did
think
she?
Tina would lose her mind. You know, we all know how Tina was. Somebody's stealing her limelight.
So what did Linda say in her scope or whatever?
She needed she was asking for
She's
donations
using
for
she's
groceries.
using the Tina tragedy and all this stuff for money and
Yes,
shit. Is what
I
it's saying.
believe the
Wow.
scoper. I'm sorry, I believe the scoper I watched, her name was Cammy Girl, if that sounds right.
Okay, yeah, Cammy girl. Yeah, that's right.
So if you catch her replay, it's 23 minutes. She goes into a lot more detail. But that's
Wow.
all. That's pretty much. She was talking about, this. She knows this woman's family and her background. So if you catch it, she
You
goes
should
into a
give
lot.
us dollars because Tina would want you to. Basically, what that Linda's saying. Oh
Well,
man,
she said
wow.
that Tina's mother said Tina had her hands around her throat when they found her dead, and just a lot of details that we've never heard previously. And now Cammy girl was calling her out, saying, not true. If that was the case in handcuffs, it's really interesting. If you guys haven't watched it, watch it. It's really interesting.
Wow, that's fucked up. That's majorly fucked up.
Right. Why
Trying to
didn't
use.
she come out when Tina was scoping? Why didn't this woman come out as Tina's good friend while Tina was scoping?
Well, I know they were on the outs.
Right. Right. That's what I
I
assumed.
had asked Tina about her. They was on the outs.
Right. I remember Tina's first scopes. She spoke on her off and on again friendship with Linda. And, you know, she was like everybody else. Tina would get mad, not talk to her, then talk to her. But for her to come out and just keep repeating the same thing over and over and over, and then need donations. If you watch Cammy Girl, Dawn, she explains it, and she goes
Well,
into detail.
let me play her scope, see what she's talking about right now.
Okay.
Hold on.
Tina and I had our ups and downs, but we've always made up. We bounce back and forth.
Come on.
Tina and I had our ups and downs, but we've always made up. We bounce back and forth.
Hey,
Steven,
Dawn.
quit message. Oh, she ended.
Hey,
Steven,
Dawn,
quit
is that
messaging me
Linda?
on Snap, Steven. Jesus.
Donlod, is that Linda's scope or Cammy Girl's scope?
No, that's Linda's scope. I just want to see what she was saying.
Probably because Cammy Girl just came out and did a scope about she should give Bubbles her $10 back.
No, not now. It wasn't that long, I don't think. Let me see what
Hey,
she
Jules,
said.
I'm so sorry to hear what you went through yesterday with Dree. That was just gross. What she did was gross to all of you ladies.
Okay, guys, here are the dilators. These are the dilators.
This is like a 4-minute scope.
Last night was the scope, I believe, that the money was asked for, the way Cammy was speaking.
Oh, she's live again?
That's from dilating.
But listen,
Okay, let me
Don
play her
Lod,
live scope. Hold on.
Dr.
Hold
Bud
on,
was
sweetie. Hold on, sweetie.
Dr. Bud was in Linda's scope saying, "You're a liar. You never went to Tina's service." And I asked that Linda, "Did you go to the service?" And she said no. She was speaking once again. We have someone that says they're speaking to Tina's mom.
I showed you how we have no food.
She's talking about not having food.
I was telling the truth. I told the truth about this, Tina, and I talked to her mom.
There you go.
She's saying she talked to her mom. Could someone tell Steven to quit snapping me?
Steven, stop snapping, would you, you crazy ass? That's why I told you he didn't want your snap. Please stop. And to clear it up, I do owe Linda an apology because last night I did go in her room and tell her that she was lying because the mother told me that for no reason would she ever talk to them, but the call come through had Linda. She thought it was her friend. She picked it up and it was too late.
There you go.
Yeah, she told me everything that Linda said. She won't be corresponding with Linda no more. She didn't ask for Linda to do anything. There was really no conversation. She felt out of place. She just called me. She called me this morning. She said, "You're not going to believe who called me." And I said, "I have no idea." She said, "Linda." I said, "You mean Dogface?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "How'd she get her number?" She said, "I don't know, but I seen it come up and it said Linda. I thought it was my friend." And I picked it up and it was her and Monica. So I said, "Well,
They're
don't
both
worry about it."
trying to talk to Tina's mom?
Yeah.
What
So I said,
Did
well,
Miss Tina's mom tell her that Tina was found with her hands around her throat, or that wasn't true either?
Oh, no, that ain't true. Tina had her
Okay.
hands at her side. She had keys clutched in it, and
Okay.
she did die right now of it's considered coroner cardiac arrest. Okay, that's
Okay.
what's on the death certificate because she knew toxicology won't be in for 8 weeks. So,
There you
and the
go.
only reason that I'm waiting to tell everybody everything is a big part of this is Nova's, and she's being operated on this morning. So hopefully she'll be back and we'll be able to tell everybody everything.
Great.
But no, Tina didn't have her hands around her neck. I got a hold of the police officer this morning. He's going to get a hold of me now that I've got the title to the car, and we're going to go from there on the car. They still haven't recovered it, and I don't know why. That seems to be my problem right now because they know where the car's at. They should have went and recovered it. She turned it in as stolen, unauthorized user. So the detective that's actually handling it, I don't want to say no name because everybody will be calling down there. He is to call me today. So we'll find out more about the car today. See, Steven Snapchatting me now. So
God,
let me tell him.
man.
Yeah, I told you that was going to happen, Don. I told you to make a separate one. Wait a minute, right here. Let's see what he says.
Why didn't she disrespect Monica in our scope last night?
Now somebody's disrespecting somebody. Hang on a minute. Steve, let me see.
Hey, there's a first. Hey, Leather the Lashes. There's this person that
Steven, I don't know what you're
keeps
talking
coming into
about,
my
but
scope.
please
They
quit
follow
snapping,
you and me.
Don. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. I'm sorry.
I don't know who it is.
But yeah, I see Linda as there. I don't know if they're trying to get a money grab or what they're. I just happened to see it
Blocked.
this morning.
Yeah, they
So
just made the account.
oh, she's live again. She's live again right now. It just popped on my screen. So maybe I'll go in and I'll ask her right now. Let me
I'll
go
play
see what the fuck
scope.
she's got to say.
Play her scope. See what she's up to. But isn't she begging for money? Oh shit. Now isn't she asking for money? You too, Jody. I appreciate it. That's fucked up. It's gross. That's fucking disgusting. These people are trying to capitalize. Tina's. Hello, beautiful Brentwood.
Okay.
For
You
fruit.
or Monica have
Get a job.
assistance. I only get $15. They tried to cancel it, but
No,
I'm
Bella.
trying to work on it. And I hope you could talk. I'm not sure if you can.
I know, grieving mother, and these people are trying to call her and.
Yeah, it's just a couple minutes. Listen, I wanted to come in to tell you I owe you an apology. I told you last night that you didn't get hold of the mother. Yes, you did. She called me this morning. She called me this morning. She picked up your call. She thought it was another Linda of hers. It's no disrespect to you, but she says she don't want. Well, you'll find out. She's apparently told you, but you did call the mother last night, so I do owe you an apology.
Thank you.
Okay.
I owe you an apology
Wow,
too.
Chrissy.
Well, you
Wow.
lied on me a lot. You kept telling everybody I was a liar, and I mean that's okay, Linda. I got no problem with that. That's okay.
I know, but I apologize for saying that. I found
okay.
out from.
That's okay.
Yeah, you can, sweetie.
That's okay, Linda. You don't need to apologize to me. You did nothing wrong. You did what you felt, but you found out the truth. That's all I care about. And I wanted to apologize to you because Tina's mother, said that she would never talk to you guys, and she called me this morning and said, "You'll never guess who called me." And I said, "I don't know. I don't know who called you." She said, "Linda." I said, "You talking about Monica's Linda?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "I did just pick the phone up," and she said, "I didn't know what the hell to say."
Yeah.
So I didn't
Yeah, if you
even
haven't
know what was
invited,
going
please
on.
invite.
I just heard you say that, and I assumed that you were bullshitting, like you lied on me because her mother said that she would not talk to you. So, but anyway, it's all good. It's all good. The mom's cool now. She don't want no more calls. I think she told you that.
Brentwood.
Other than that, you got the whole story now. You know what's true. Did she tell you?
You know what she told me is if I ever have a problem, I feel
Yeah.
down. I should give her a call.
Yep, she did say that if she told you to call her and she means that. She's a good lady, Linda. She's not fucked up like everybody thinks. She's a good lady. So just don't, whatever you do, don't use Tina's name to try to collect and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Tina's gone now, and her mother didn't want to take no money. Like she told you about the flight. I took care of the flight. She told you that too.
Yeah,
So she told me the whole conversation, but I didn't hear you tell any of the people that. I heard you tell them that I was a liar before, but I paid for the flight.
Susie.
I don't want to pat on the back. I just want somebody else that knows, and now you know. So you should at least tell people. Yeah, you tell people
you took care of that.
Yeah.
And I'm glad Rich went down there.
Yep, I am
glad
too.
Rich went down there.
Yep. Had it not been for Rich, we wouldn't be able to chase the car down. I'm chasing the car down now. She sent me the title and everything.
Did you find out where it is?
Well, officer, I called him this morning. The guy who's handling it, he'll be in at 11 o'clock. He's going to call me. I don't think they've got it yet. I'll know today for sure. If not, I'm going to find out why they haven't picked it up yet, because it has been reported stolen. So, yeah, okay. So don't let nobody influence you about begging for money for Tina. Please don't do it in Tina's name, okay?
No, I'm not bugging.
And I mean,
I know, Stu.
It's pretty bad.
I know that. And you and Tina didn't get along at the end. But
We weren't asking for money.
Well, I'm not saying you were. I'm just saying what people are sending me. So I'm just asking. I don't know what you did. I just know that I
are troublemaker.
Well, I'm just saying that, Monica, you sent me a DM telling me to try again. I wasn't trying.
Ooh, Monica's there. Oh, shit.
You know what? Monica. People like to start and get
well, listen, I'm not starting anything. I'm not starting anything. I'm just bringing everything back to you that I can.
Oh, they're at Monica's. Okay.
The hospital. There will be a final memorial, and I'll play all the shit that her mother sent me to play for you guys, and let everybody know. Yeah, you did call. Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome. I'm glad you called, and Rich, I'm glad you went down to look. You know.
Well, thank you for allowing me to call in to straighten it up with you. And if you got any questions, Linda, don't doubt it. Come ask me. Ask me. Okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. All right.
All right.
All right, Linda. Have a great.
Okay. See, and it all works out. I gotta take care of Monica's darling.
Hello, Mr. Coop.
But I will be on later because we gotta go to the store, and yeah, I know.
Why is it people's responsibility on here to feed people and take care of people?
Well, Tina, Tina loved us both. She really.
Friend, it's about Tina's hands on her neck. Hello, Gimpy.
Yeah, but
good evening,
he came on, he told the truth, and I told the truth, and we all worked everything out. It's perfect. I'm not saying that. So, like fucking Thoughty Warhol and the other motherfucker. Well, Thoughty Warhol.
Thoughty.
Overreacted. Yeah, but you know what? She don't know me, and that bitch, the one bitch don't know me. They think they fucking know me. Yeah, but.
I just people would leave Tina's mom alone.
But you were never asking for money in Tina's name, though. No, I wasn't. But let's bring this. Don't put the. I'm sorry. I just fucking woke up. But let's.
It is creepy, John. It's disgusting.
When Thoughty Warhol came on and said, I said. Oh, don't come on here. You should come on here asking for money. I said, but it was okay. I mean, but Tina did it. Yes, I agree. What I mean? That's what I said. I said, motherfucker. And I'm unable to work because I have Tourette's.
You guys are hearing that?
You just automatically say what the fuck's going on. Because you
talked to her yesterday. Yes.
But why, Dr. Bud, could you call in?
Get a few things, the pads and the stuff we need for the dilating and some food. We're going to go to the food bank too. When I get
next
off.
time, if you have any questions, contact me and try to talk shit. I don't like that.
I'll tell you all about it again. And you'll also
Well, Mr. Donlod,
have to do her dialing. Then we got to go do the store, get the pads.
How donations and more or less. What are they doing?
And as far as Brandy goes,
Bud, you
listen,
are. You don't ever
if you
just
don't want to
shut
explain,
up.
then don't. I don't want to hear you. Okay, and I don't want to argue
It's
with you.
showboating.
Well,
It's like
that's okay. I'm sick of you people just adding to it. And Don, I'm not going to argue. I told you what I'm
I
going
didn't
to
know there was
do.
going to be an argument,
Well,
Doctor.
quiet. I haven't told anybody anything. And Brandy, the scope she just did on me, she is one sorry ass individual. She again, I to Linda, and her phone was picked up by accident.
Beautiful
She
pump.
didn't mean her. That's the way you think. That's fine, Brandy. That's fine. Now, Crafty should be going on me next. I'm sorry, JW.
I just wanted to, you might want to renege on something you just finished saying.
Yes, sir.
Andy.
Not too long ago, you felt that you needed to, you reacted in regards to, well, let me finish, please.
Okay.
The way you reacted into regards to, towards everybody, about 3 seconds ago, you just said, now that I know that you guys don't like me doing this, I gotta be honest with you, okay? And I'm sure this is no fault to your own because we all do. And now I'm here along with
Linda this morning because Linda has called me a liar all along. Talk to Tina's mom. So when Tina's mother called me this morning and told her that if she had a problem to call her, but I don't think your shit. You don't need to hear mine. You don't want to hear it. And I'm not really.
listen.
Yes.
Okay.
Monica's here.
Hold on, hear me out. There's a lot in here that will agree. It sounded to me that at one point you get Linda to agree that she heard the mom say you paid for the flight for the body.
Well, and yes, I did because Linda. Listen, Linda come back and told
tell people that. Why would you point that out of everything you were talking about? Why would you point that out? That she didn't tell
that I'm a liar. I've been told I'm a liar, JW, just up for your name.
I think it's
okay,
my friend. I think it's more for attention.
All right. All right. Well, listen. I tell you what. I'm going to do. As far as it goes from now on, there's not even going to be a memorial for Tina. Okay. From now on, when you come in my room, it's going to don't nobody ask me. And I'm not mad. I want to take everybody's advice. I want to drop it right now. So I'm done with it. Okay. I'm completely done 100% today. Tina's home. She's buried. That's all I really wanted. I thought opening up to the community and letting them know how it all went down will be not at me about it. I'm being an asshole. No longer after today, the memorial's canceled. If Novocaine wants to do it, she can do it. I'm no longer part of it. I did what I told my friend I was going to do. I'm sorry, friend and everybody. You will not hear no more about Tina. Tina is done. Period. Okay, now let's go on to whatever else you want to talk about.
I want to talk to Monica and find out what's
okay,
going
well
on.
then I want to go because I'm not having no more conversations about Tina.
I'll
Period.
ask
With
them
no one.
questions. I just want to know what's going on with Monica.
Anyways, I'm going to jump out here. I just wanted to say that to
And
you, Doctor.
thank you, JW. I appreciate your feedback, JW.
Maybe be careful to say things if you're going to take them back the next moment. You know what I'm trying to say? Don't get caught up so much in order to, and then say things you shouldn't be saying. That's all.
Well, it's all over with.
I mean, you're getting attacked that way, Dr. Bud. That's what happened, and that's what's going to happen now by what you said. That's why I thought I'd call in and point that out to you. Anyway, Doctor.
That's great. No problem, brother.
I apologize, Donlod. Have a good day, everybody.
No, you too. Hey, how you doing today, Monica? Hello? I hear you're having surgery.
No, I had surgery already.
You had surgery. Okay, I'm just curious. I've just heard different stories. Did you and Linda contact Tina's mom? Or
I didn't contact Tina's mom. Linda did, and I was sitting right on the chair next to her.
Why did you contact her for?
I don't know because I was on scope, and I was having an argument. Me and Linda were arguing about something, and I
Uh-huh.
was on scope, and I saw her get on the phone, and she, said, "This is Tina's mom, right?" And then they started talking,
But
and
why? She didn't.
she didn't say why she called. She just called. She just called. I guess she wanted to get to the bottom of everything. You know what I mean?
Can Linda call in and I mean, or get on the phone with you? I just want to know what the fuck. I mean, all
Hold on a minute.
right.
Linda, take my phone. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, sweetie. Hope you're feeling better soon.
Yeah, me too.
I'm still
I
waiting for
wanted
that
to.
scope though.
I'm here.
Linda, what's going on? Why? I mean, why did you contact Tina's mom?
I wanted to find out the truth and what was going on. And I found out the truth. I talked to her, and she told me,
I mean, a
a
lot of
lot of
people
good
want to know
things.
what's going on. But they don't contact the mother. I don't think it was appropriate to contact the mother.
Why? I've met her twice. I met her dad twice.
I've met a lot of people 2 times,
I've
but
talked
I'm
to
not
her
gonna.
before.
If they pass away, I'm not gonna. I don't know. It's just inappropriate to me. I mean, I'm not trying to put you down or anything.
I also
I mean, there's
wanted
a
to send my
toxicology
regards
stuff. I
to her.
mean, we've all heard that it
I
was a
wanted
cardiac
uh,
arrest. I mean, what else more did you want to know?
to send my regards to her and tell her, that she was our best friend and all that.
Yeah, but didn't you
You
guys
know,
have a fault? It's not appropriate for Dr. Bud to keep calling the mom. I don't think anybody should be calling the mom anymore unless the mom wants to talk to somebody. Let me
Amen.
put it this way: if
yes, you're
Tina's
right.
mom wants to talk to Dr. Bud, I have no issue with that.
Stop
If,
right there for one
that's
minute.
her
Stop.
Well,
her
Dr.
choice.
Stop
Bud,
for 1 minute.
Dr.
Stop
Bud
for
knew
one
her for
minute.
like 2 years.
Please stop for 1 minute. I have called Tina's ma 2 times. Once to tell her son was dead, and once to ass and get the police there. Tina's mother
Right.
calls me. Tina's mother called me this morning. Tina's mother calls me 1 to 3 times a day. I have made 2 calls, okay? Now, I won't say no more about that, but I'm sick of hearing that bullshit that I'm calling the mother. I'm not calling the mother. The mother's calling me.
I'm sick of people jumping down my throat. That's what I'm sick of.
And
I
And I
Brandy,
called.
I
did nothing
really don't
wrong.
care if you
I did
believe me.
nothing wrong to
All
anybody.
right. Monica didn't do anything wrong to anybody, and they're all talking about Monica
I didn't hear Monica
and
did
me.
anything. I just heard that you called the mother and
I
wanted to
know, but
find out what was going on,
this
and
is all about.
Go in
Come
there
on.
and talk.
All right.
I just
Um,
I just think the
well,
mother
I
should just be me. I just think the mother should be just left alone and let Tina rest. And I don't know, 6 months down the line or whatever you want to talk. But I just think
Yes, exactly. Let Tina rest in peace. Let's not use her name to get people in a scope to give money. We need tampons. I mean, really, Monica and Linda?
Thoughty, you're getting
Get
into
real.
people's business,
No, you're
and
getting into people's
you had a
business
fight
by
with
being a
her
piece of
before too.
trash. And do you see
You
me
had
acting the
a
way you're acting? And you were her
you
friend?
had a fight with Tina too.
Oh,
I heard
Tina
the
would
words
want you to
she said to
donate.
you.
Tina would want you to give money. Don't try to manipulate people into
I
giving you
gave
money
her
because you
money. I
bitches are
gave her
broke and don't want to
thousands of
work.
dollars.
Linda, if you don't know what I mean, if you don't know what I'm saying, then put Monica on the phone, somebody that actually has a brain.
You're
If
an
you're not going to
idiot,
listen to what I
Thoughty.
say, then zip it.
Don, I called the mother because I wanted to tell her,
Because you
I'm
wanted to
sorry
use
about
Tina's
Tina Don.
information to get people in your scope so you can promote your
And
dumbass PayPal.
whatever, Thoughty, you're
So
an
was it
idiot.
worth it? Are you full now? Are you guys not hungry
You're
anymore?
an idiot.
You stock up on bread and cheese?
You're an idiot, Dottie. We
Tina would want you
all
to
know
give,
Tina
trying
also
to
yelled at you
manipulate
too.
people who actually cared about Tina into giving you
I
money.
was with Tina when she was yelling at you too and thought you were an idiot.
And what does that mean to what I'm
What does it
saying?
mean? You're stupid
What does it
anti-addict
mean
thing.
with what I'm saying? How does that go with what I just said? It doesn't.
The things you talked about Tina and
Put
shit.
the smart one on the line, please. Unless she's just sitting back
You're
letting
an
you take the
asshole,
fall.
Toddy. Get the fuck
Monica
out.
thinks she's the mastermind. Please. Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Dottie, I don't know who you're talking to.
I'm talking to you,
I
sweetie.
said nothing. I did nothing to you, girl.
So
So
I want to
don't
know.
come on here and try to bash me, because I'm going to tell you, I'm not having it. My
Well,
name isn't Linda.
you're
My
gonna have
name
it.
isn't Tina. I'm not going to allow you to bash me, darling.
So let's ask the chat. Do you think it's right for you two to make up lies
No,
and say you have this new information about Tina, all the while
so
just to
what?
get people?
Everybody else does it. Why can't Linda? Linda knew to mom.
There we go.
Linda knew to fucking mom.
Don't say Linda. Don't push Linda under the bus. This was your idea because you were sitting in the background feeding her information and what to say.
Feeding
This
her
was your
information.
idea. Don't
Dottie,
put Linda up to it.
you know what? You
You're
know
a
what,
piece of
Dottie?
shit.
Shut the fuck
You're
up.
a piece
You're a
of
piece of
shit.
shit. You're a man with a wig on. Fuck you, bitch.
Bitch, fix your
Fuck
nose
you, bitch.
and get
Bitch with the
lost.
fucking man voice, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you, you fucking faggot ass fucking man.
Why are you mad, sweetie? Right. Because they can't take the truth and they can't take the facts. Nobody was bashing them. People were pointing out the fact that it was fucked up that you say that they have. Don, did you watch the scope? They said
No,
we have
I
this.
didn't watch. I didn't watch. What, Linda's scope or Monica's?
Yeah, Linda scope, because Monica put
I
her up
just
to
heard
it.
about it. I didn't. Could you kind of give a detail of it?
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber over there went live and said, I have new information about Tina. And Linda was like being very vague and wouldn't like say what it was. And the room got full. It was like 250 people. And she like wouldn't say what it was. And then finally she said, Tina's car was stolen and she died with her hands around her neck. And there's like an investigation going on. Bitch,
Hands
please.
neck.
Right.
Linda
Like,
said that.
yes. And they did that. And then in the second breath, we literally have no food in the house. We have no money. Could you donate to our PayPal? Tina would want you to donate to us and give us to do that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No. Ask people in the chat. And they did that just to get a lot of people in the room, just to promote their PayPal to get money.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
And said Tina would want you to do that. Tina would want you to donate. I know you all love Tina. You know she was my friend of 6 years. Like being manipulative and just like trying to, you know, like pull on people's heartstrings and stuff. It's
To
sick.
say there was.
And then they're coming on, oh, you're bashing. You're bashing. I'm not bashing you. I'm calling you out.
That's fucking disgusting.
And then Monica needs tampons. Bitch, for what? I need tampons. We literally have no food. Get a job. Linda says she has food stamps. Where did all that go?
Did you hear about Dre telling China that Tina died of AIDS? China Red has receipts. What the fuck? People have no fucking shame. My lord. That's just something. I don't know what to fucking say. But I'll play your scope now, Brandy. I don't. I wish people just leave Tina's mom alone. And I mean, if Tina's mom wants to call somebody, wait. Okay, I will, Brandy. I don't give a fuck what Dre's doing. Fuck her.
You don't have to play it because everything was already said, but I want to make something clear. I think it's fucking disgusting Linda and them did a scope. I think it's disgusting the scopes Dr. Bud did. My point in my scope was the fact that Dr. Bud got on screaming yesterday, they didn't call the mom, they didn't call the mom. Yet another lie. Now, regardless, I'm fucking tired of the lies. I would love for some truth somewhere.
Hello.
Dr. Bud had no fucking reason to even open his mouth. We could see the scope that Linda did and we knew it was a lie. We're not fucking stupid on this app. We have been through it 10 million times. But of course he had to pipe up. And of course he was all the mom. So that was my point. Do I think that what they did is shitty? Of course, because they could have just called the mom and left it at that. They didn't have to fucking scope about it.
Yeah.
It's the people who just, why are you needing attention to fucking scope on her? Let her fucking rest. I don't care if you talk to the mom or the mom calls you or you call the mom. I don't give a fuck, Dr. Bud.
Just keep it off of scope.
Just shut the fuck up about it. Seriously. It's disgusting. I mean, why do you keep doing it? So that's what my scope was about, because I don't even need to scope on the Linda bullshit, because that we knew it was a lie. And whether what she was saying was a lie or not, the fact that she asked for money in the same fucking scope is disgusting. That's the point of it. But you had to open up your mouth and once again talk on things that you were once again wrong about. You were wrong. That was my point of my scope. So you don't need to play it. I'm keeping it up. And I don't give a fuck if you block me, talk shit about me. I don't give a fuck, Dr. Bud, because I've tried with you and I'm fucking for you. You're fucking a trash bag.
Maybe, Dr. Bud, if you're in here or still are watching, maybe if, for now on, just don't mention if you talk to Tina's mom on scope, because it's just keep that, just keep that stuff to yourself. Don't, just, want money, just be transparent and honest. Yeah, don't mention Tina. And uh Linda, don't be calling the mother. And don't make up lies about I mean, that's just disgusting to say that, which you said about there's an investigation. Who the fuck told you that? Who in the hell told you that? Well, call in, Linda, please. Well, call in. I want to hear it out of your mouth. So I didn't get to see your scope. This is some crazy stuff. Just shut up. Okay, how
Can you
old
hear
is
me?
her mom? Okay. First off, it's not I got you on the
I'll
line.
probably fade in and out.
Oh, that's okay. How are you doing today? You there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Try again, Linda. Someone right in the room, tell her try again.
No, her mother said, yeah, her mother said that there's an investigation.
You're cutting
I can
out.
hear you, well, on and off. My phone's crappy.
Oh, okay. The mother said there's an investigation. She said that.
All right.
Her mother told you that. There's an investigation.
Uh,
Hello? 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 Monica, can you call in and let Linda talk through your phone since her phone's bad? Yeah, we know Linda talked to Tina's mom. Thanks, Monica. Thanks, Monica, letting her use your phone. So could Linda explain? Okay, go ahead, Linda.
Active down there. She Yeah, I'm explaining. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, well, she called down there and she also tried to find where her body was. Yeah, it turned out now that's better.
Okay, explain what the mother told you. Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes, I
Can
can
you hear
hear
me?
you. Yes,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes. Mm-mm-mm. On Monica's phone too?
Okay, her mom,
Number one, there ain't no time for some shit, number one. Go ahead, Monica.
because that's me now better, right?
Good.
Uh,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Monica, I hope you can hear me. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah. My God.
I think they can hear you, yeah.
She says,
Look at the comments.
it
Oh, fuck.
fades in and out for some reason.
Oh, boy. I'm going to drop you and try to call back in again.
Let me hear you, for fuck's sakes. Just talk.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, she left.
Can you hear me now?
We can
you hear
fucking
me now?
hear you, Linda. Oh my god.
Yes
Them
or no?
Obama phones, they need to take them back or something. Fuck.
Fucking talk. Linda just talks. She's like Steven. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Try again, Linda. I mean, Linda or Monica or whoever's in the house.
Or Harriet or
The landlord, somebody.
just start naming women's names.
Why she called and what's this investigation? Her mother said.
Well, if you can hear me, I can tell you.
Can I say something real quick so that everyone can hear Chris? But can you hear me for a minute?
Yeah.
Somebody, Brandy.
Okay.
I mean,
So,
oh man.
So my whole thing is, if this is some sort of an ongoing investigation, it should not be talked about at all. That's all my point is. And I will now get down so everyone can hear Chris.
Oh boy.
It's shit show.
Steven! Quit messaging me. I know you're watching.
So people are saying that Linda was scoping Miss Tina's thing to make a profit off of it, or scoping about Miss Tina. So she
Yeah, I guess she said there
last
was an investigation. Linda called Miss Tina's mother, and Miss Tina's mother supposedly said there's an ongoing investigation because I guess, am I right? Something about Tina was strangled or whatever. That's what Linda said.
well, I think when people can't breathe, the first thing they do is they grab their neck, himself on his neck, and when you can't breathe, that's the first instinct you go to is you grab
Hands around
your
her throat.
You grab your throat and you try to breathe.
Hello, can you hear me?
Grandma did the same thing when she had her heart attack. You grab for your throat.
Hello, can you hear me?
She did not say Tina was strangled. She said there was an investigation to make sure that it wasn't foul play involved. But how did she know that there's an investigation? Who told her that? Did she talk to the mom?
Yeah, she talked to the mother.
That's what turned out.
Hello, can you hear me?
No.
No. I'm just pissed off people are calling them. I'm just pissed off people are contacting the mother.
Yeah.
That's what I'm pissed off about.
And trying to find out,
Like, leave her the fuck alone.
I think there should be a grace period when a person passes away where you just leave everything alone anymore,
Yeah.
do your thing, and then you start asking the questions.
But
But
the
this
thing that's
lady,
also bothered me is like people were saying that I didn't watch the scope, so I'm just going by what people said that they said about the investigation, then asking for donations, and Miss Tina would have wanted that.
right? She didn't like Linda and Monica. She wanted all the money.
So that's what I was trying to.
But you know they tortured the mom since Tina the day one she passed. Like Dr. Bud calling her and everybody like was hounding her. Basically, trying to get you back and stuff. You just didn't give it any time.
And I just wish they just people would just let Tina rest in peace and let the mother grieve. I mean, I don't care if the mother wants. I mean, my point: if the mother wants to call somebody, hey, that's fine. That's what she wants to do. But I
Or
think for now on, if Dr. Bud does talk to the mother, just don't tell us.
or how about stop trying to profit off her death, like making shirts and donations and this and that. Like, just stop.
They said they were going to be the new Tina scoping more. That's what they said.
No. I'm checking my DM. Hold on.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just got a screenshot of a comment by this guy named Mr. Victory 33. I found out where Tina is buried. I will though.
Wow. Ugh. If they go visit and scope that,
Wow. Feel fucking life, people. Anyway, can you hear me?
wow, just wow. I don't know. Did Linda and Monica come back? And yep, Linda opens her
Yep.
scope.
Trust me, nobody will ever compare or be on the same level as Miss Tina.
No, there's
And
only one queen, and
Tina, I wouldn't even know who these Monicas and Lindas are, but they should. I mean, Linda should try calling back in here.
yeah, Linda, try if you're still in here, try calling back in.
Yeah, I'll hang up so she's comfortable. I'll see you later.
Okay, thanks, Chris. Like they're trying. Well, nobody can take Miss Tina's place. No, they must have left. I don't see them anywhere. Yeah, keep grieving private. They won't scope from the grave. They can't even get service at home. Linda or Monica, if you're watching this, don't scope there. If you do find out where Miss Tina's resting, don't fucking scope that shit. Please don't do that. Yeah, don't clickbait for cash. They attempt to capitalize off of someone they claim as a friend. Well, if they're a friend, you don't do that shit. Hey, Crafty. Yeah, it is time to reflect on the memories. It's just sick of things. Oh boy, I don't know. I don't know. A lot of you, I don't know so many people like this in my real life. I don't. I don't know people like this in my real life. I don't know anybody like this in real life. It's like people out there in the world that act like this. It is gross, Carrie. Very gross. Periscope is bipolar app. Yeah, it is. Like I said, my outside life like this, and I wouldn't want to know. I wouldn't want to know. Fuck. It's like son of a bitch. People like a Dree, a Tiny Peen, or and so on and so on and so on. Just fucking misfit weirdos. Never hang out. I don't know anyone in real life like I don't either. 3 hour a tequila mockingbird, aka that goes around on fake account every day. That's a difference. I talk to you guys every day. I don't get on fake accounts and pretend young man trying to get young ladies and shit. Disgusting. Some 56 years old woman getting on a daughter's account to talk to young men. A married woman. What's that, sock? Oh, you didn't hear about? She's pretending to be her 28 years old daughter talking to young dudes. Some 56 years old woman at that. Who does that shit? Normal people that story and you should see their faces. I never said anything to him again. It's like fuck. I just get on here to you and stuff. But some of the things I've seen, some of the things people say, oh man. And Camilla, if you're watching, I love you, my friend. Well, I talked to you earlier, but you know, Donlod loves you and you're loved. So you don't have to prove nothing to nobody. Be who they are. Yes, indeed. So anybody got anything to discuss? Yeah, love for Cammy. Everyone in my life doesn't understand why I mess with Periscope. They don't get it. Yeah, my friends wouldn't get it if they knew about it. No court, no police, no having to beg around here. We chillin'. Yeah, the beg. Yeah, I think the begging part to me is the most thing I've never seen in my life. I mean, it's like, do these people stand out on a street corner and beg and shit with signs and stuff? Anyone about scope? I wouldn't do that to anyone. I mean, does any of these people stand out on a street corner begging for money? Besides Periscope, I wonder. I wonder if they hold signs and say, hey, I don't have any money. That Linda dude is 60 years old begging online. That's pathetic. Well, Churchy's 60 something years old begging too. You notice the similarities with Churchy and what they're doing? Churchy will put scope titles in, start crying, and then boom, always goes back to PayPal. Seems like people that beg like that, they'll do shit like that. They try to draw attention in, like found something about Miss Tina. Then yap it up, such. And, oh, by the way, I'm hungry. I haven't ate or whatever. Churchy, Donlod's picking on me. Donlod's doing this. I didn't get any donations. By the way, my PayPal, blah, blah, blah. See connections with all these people that beg? It's like, damn. Super annoying to see people like myself that work get a job. I know, Kim. Like people think they're entitled. I didn't get one fucking dime. It's like, are you kidding me? Well, see, autism, Chrissy, that's the problem. People that enable people like a Churchy will continue to do what she does. That's the thing. than enablers. Yeah, they do act entitled, spoiled. It's like there's nothing wrong about helping people. I don't know who Mock is. You probably know who Mock is, autism coach. She did a scope, I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks ago about a single mother that really could use people's help. I'd rather donate to somebody like that that's struggling. I guess there's a story behind it. I can't remember, but Mock had mentioned it. It's just, I mean, Lori, Christy, how long has this been going on with Churchy? Ever since she been on the app, 4 years? She was an abused woman. I mean, Churchy's been through this shit for 4 years now. When is enough enough? She don't want to take anybody's advice. People try to help her out, want to send her gift cards. No, send money. Or people tried to, like Nina. Nina tried to help her out to get her place clean. Fuck no, didn't want the help.
Good afternoon, baby.
Good afternoon.
You know what I don't here's what bothers me about asking for money. They're asking for money for shit they don't need.
Like Disney World.
Yeah, like you in one I can't imagine me getting online and saying, I only have a couple dollars left to get food and I don't know what I'm going to do about my electric bill. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to Disneyland for my birthday or Disney World for my birthday. Like I don't get that. How can that even come out in one sentence? And I'm not trying to knock Churchy. I really am not. I mean, I get that she probably does need help and that she doesn't have a good way of prioritizing and working with things. And I do believe that she chooses to do that. But if you're going to come on this app and beg for money, don't bother because it's over, guys. There's too many charlatans around. And it's sad because there probably are some people who really do need help. Like, really do need help that aren't doing drugs or going to Disney or doing some other weird shit.
See that? Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like instead of worried about Disney World, you should be worried about where you're.
Right. And even I've noticed a difference in Keen lately since Tina died. I think he's trying to be he's a little bit more softer than he was before, I think. But even him asking for money to, I'll go to the casino if you pay me. That's some bullshit. Like, look, I'm going away next week and I need some money for bourbon. Does anybody want to chip in? I'll put my PayPal in my account.
See, and that's respectable. That right there is respectable. Last night, if they had just went live and said, "Hey, we need food. She needs medical supplies. Can someone help us?" I'd been more than happy to help. Matter of fact, I was ready to help because I
You're
just caught
right.
the tail end of that scope and I heard them asking for medical supplies and food. And I'm like, "What's your PayPal so I can help you?" Because, you're asking for food, you're asking for help. I totally understand that. And
No,
then at the end of the scope, I'm like, okay, well, I clicked on it and I seen what the title was and I listened to it. And at that point, I was fucking appalled. I'm like, I cannot believe these people just use Tina to try to garner some kind of something from somebody.
Right.
So, if you're wanting to ask for something, just come out and ask it.
Yeah,
And
that's
don't,
why I hope. Yeah, no bullshit behind it. Just say, hey,
And
I need
people make
help.
people make fun of Amy, but damn it, that woman works. Like she's working to set up her home and try to find a place to live and she's dumpster diving. I mean, she's doing shit. I know that there's other things around there, but at least you can see that, she's trying to do something. Whether, and sometimes it's not, there's other things behind it and maybe you shouldn't give money, whether there's other things involved, I don't know. But I just think that it's sad that this app has sailed on doing any kind of donations. And the other thing I want to bring up too is this whole raffle stuff. If somebody's having a raffle and people want to put their money in, I don't care if the raffle money is going to a charity or if their nails done. It's my business to spend my money on what I want. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And that's the other thing too. If you want to spend your money on this stuff, go ahead, but don't come around crying and then start saying this person scammed me out of money or whatever. You know what the deal is on this app now, people.
Yeah, everybody knows the game on this fucking app. It's
Right.
not
Right,
hard to
Karma.
understand. I'm talking about you're on here a week and you know the PayPal game.
Right.
That's just how it
Right.
goes.
I mean, I might, it's one thing to come on here and say, hey, I want to buy some extra bourbon. Will anybody buy bourbon for me? I might as well just say that.
Yeah, and
And
I'm
then
talking about,
if people,
you know what? And if you came on and said that, you better believe I'd probably be the first person in your PayPal dropping you some money.
But you know what I mean? It's just kind of, I don't know. It's sad. And it's actually something that's going on in the United States, like too, that people feel like they want to take the easy way out instead of just working for something.
I got you, Doug.
You know what I mean?
My whole point is like Churchy's been doing this for 4 years. When is enough enough?
Churchy could be a Walmart greeter.
Yeah, that would be an excellent job, her, because she could still
she likes
could
to
sit
talk.
in her scooter and she likes
to
talk.
She'd love it, and she'd get paid what? Some minimum wage, whatever it is in Florida. She'd get some extra coin. She'd get out for the day. She doesn't have to work 50 hours a week. But that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
Thank you, Kristen.
If I can drive around in my scooter at Disney, I sure in hell can sit my ass in the front of Walmart for 4 hours a day and do that job.
She spends more than 4 hours at Disney World. So, like you said, how come she can't do that at Walmart or whatever, greeter or something? She can do that. I've seen disabled people.
Churchy has the
off
wool.
Than her. Worse
and
off
Churchy's
than
smart.
Her.
Churchy's very smart. She has the wool pulled over a lot of people's eyes. She really does. She twists and manipulates people to thinking that she's something she's not. I don't think she's as disabled in quotation marks as she says she is. I really honestly don't.
She's a very smart doctor's woman. Diagnosis. She knows what she's doing.
Mm-hmm. And I wish it would just, if you really want the money for something, like Karma, like you just said, you'd probably crack up at my scope and say, you know what, I'm sending her $3 because this is hysterical. That she actually came on and asked for money for, you know what I mean? Like, Tay,
I didn't get anything for my birthday.
You know, Tay, I give him money sometimes just because he cracks my ass up. Like, I feel like that's entertainment. But again, there is that fine line with, it's my money, I'll do what I want with it.
See, this is the title she puts in. Look at Churchy's scope titles.
Hi, Nina.
Public, also medical, financial. I'm begging again. LOL. She uses it as a joke because she knows people will give to her. She's blatantly laughing at you guys.
Why'd she shop at Publix? I'm talking about. I'm not
using
rich
your donations and gifts,
but I don't shop at Publix because Publix is outrageous.
Sick, and homeless. These are the titles she puts up there.
Yeah, it
is Richard.
Well, the begging part is a kind of a knock at
spending me early.
The begging is a knock at you and others, Don, who are saying that she is a beggar. That's what that is.
Her going to Publix is like, she might as well just go to Trader Joe's or, Whole Foods or something to go shopping because Publix is outrageous.
I mean, feeling better now, monthly asking for gifts, happy eating, hugs.
Autism coach doesn't believe that she's calculated, though. So, see, there are some people who don't
license
think that...
done, nap time, feeling better.
Oh, you thought I was Richard. No, actually, he's live right now. Okay, so I want to say something. So every year, because I know you mentioned the raffle thing or whatever. Every year I do the thing for the kids, and I do the backpack, and I do the Christmas drive to help out the children. I've done it before, and I never given anybody the opportunity to win anything. And I just thought that when I came up with the idea for the backpack, basically it was because people do want to help, and I do show proof. I've shown actual, not the fucking receipt, the fucking paper receipt of what I bought. And
you know what, Nina? I would stop doing that shit too.
Yeah, it's nobody's business.
You're using your audience and your influence
on this app. Listen, I do it because people want to help and they DM me and they want to be part of it. But I've done it without, help or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, I can help as many kids as I can.
You're using your audience, Nina, to do something good.
But when I explained to people when I first came on here what I did, everybody wanted to help. Well, some people wanted to help. And this year, I was like, well, since everybody's being so nice and helping, I want to give them an opportunity to win something also. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear what you're
So,
saying, Nina. I'm just saying
and
that
I did come up
you're
here one
using your
time because
audience.
this gets brought up and thrown in my face all the fucking time.
It does. But Nina,
We had a family
look who's throwing
reunion.
it at
No,
you,
I'm gonna
Nina.
clear shit up. We had a family reunion. So I had budgeted to go on that family reunion with the kids. Now they threw in a curveball that they wanted to go to the fucking aquarium in Tampa. I did say that I didn't have for the kids to go because I didn't, and people did help to buy the tickets for the kids.
That's true,
And that's the
Cherry.
only time I think that I've ever outright said, hey, you know what, guys, this is what's going on. But I told them that I would give them back the money. And even when I tried, because I showed it live on how much was sent, and I said, okay, that's enough. I don't need any more. I sent people back the money and they sent it right back to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you have to over explain yourself, you sound guilty. No, Cherry Slurpee. It's what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets thrown in my face all the time.
I've heard
You
him
know
do
what I
it to you,
mean?
Nina.
I don't feel guilty about shit because at the end of the day, I sleep fine and I show receipts and I know that the kids are happy. So not over explaining. I just want to make things clear again. You know
Every
what I
time I've
mean?
seen those raffles, Nina, I've seen you do the raffles and then say
Oh,
who's got them.
okay.
And then the people come on Scope and say they got their boxes and they're so thrilled, blah, blah, blah. It's just the haters that are doing that. And that's why I was saying don't
And
explain,
actually,
Nina,
I
because
have
you know
I
who's
have
doing it.
I have actually given and sent boxes for free.
Right.
After it's done and I feel bad and I'm like, okay, nobody won anything. All right, let me pick another winner and whatever the case may be. And that doesn't come from Periscope. That comes from me. I put my time into it. I put my ingredients or whatever the fuck I do, and I do it. But it's because I appreciate everybody and somebody doing something. But I don't sit to you know help out or whatever. If you want, good. If you don't, that's fine too. It doesn't mean that I'm not gonna like you if you don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I think it's just that now people, if you're asking for money for anything or whether it's a raffle or whatever, turned it into that you're using it for your own personal needs. And that's not
Well,
always the
that's not true
choice.
because if I need it for my
Right.
own personal, I have the fucking mouth because I have a really big mouth, and I say, hey, listen, I don't have food. I'm going through a fucking moment right now where I can't pay this or I can't pay that, and trust me, I'm pretty sure that people would help me, um, but I don't do that. I
And
don't.
that's respectable. I'm talking about as long as you're coming out and telling the truth and not trying to bullshit the bullshitters on here, you're going to do it's fine. But when people try to twist things around and make it into something it's
I
not,
understand.
that's
Like yesterday, I get it. You have a whole bunch of people in your scope, and then you throw in, the little twist of, hey, this is what's going on or whatever. I know what you guys are saying. I don't know. I just don't think that you should clickbait on under anybody's name. I
no,
just think
it's
that they should let her rest in peace and just stop the fucking bullshit. And that's I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. Because I'm gonna tell you what, I'm pretty sure my mother-in-law doesn't want anybody keep asking her about her husband passing away. But you know how that goes. Nobody listens anyhow. But
It's
anyway,
the
I'm at the
taking
post office.
advantage. It's the taking advantage pieces that we're hearing that's really sad.
Yeah.
yeah, they're seeing it as an opportunity more than, mourning.
But you know what? This is the name of the game. These people are, people who are very able to work and not willing to do that and wanting to take a handout. And that's pretty predominant in the US right now.
Yeah, and it really is, and they've crafted their art so well that they can, off the top of their head, just come off of some crazy story,
Yep.
and it's
You
it's crazy.
you're right, Karma. I even see stuff on the news, but mostly YouTube or even on here where people literally are trying to give food to people who are begging on the corner and they won't take that. They only want money.
Oh yeah, I pulled up. This guy asked me for $1 one time. I was coming home from work, and he's like, "I need some food. Can you give me $1?" I'm like, I don't have $1. Let me pull in here because there's a gas station right by that had a McDonald's in it. So let me pull in here. I'll grab you some food. So I said, "What do you want?" He goes, "I don't want no goddamn food. I
Want
want
money.
your money." I'm like, "Well, you know what? You can kiss
Wow.
my goddamn ass."
That is crazy.
Well,
You used
Churchy
to
does
only
the
see,
same thing. She don't want gift cards, none of that stuff. She wants money.
that's the weird part. because she obviously needs organizational stuff, cleaning supplies. You know what I mean? There's other stuff that she needs. And Target has food and etc.
She needs assisted living where they control her money, they control what she does, who she
That's why
talks
she
to.
want it.
You know, she needs structure. She needs someone
Very
to
much
tell her
so.
when to take a bath,
I
when
don't
to
like being
wash her
around
hands.
people.
Or is that what she's leading us to believe? But I agree with you, Karma. And I think she'd like it there too.
It's so fucked up, I tell you. I don't know.
You know, she
Bad.
may have acted this way for so long that she believes she's that way, but she's not dumb by any means.
Right.
No, she's not dumb. She's very, very smart.
Stu,
Wait, I'm not. What did Stu say?
what's with a loaf of bread?
I paid $1.98 for a loaf of bread the other day and about had a heart attack. So $8
I don't know,
would
but
totally
here,
kill
I
me.
know here in
Nina, you're a
Florida,
couponer. You
and,
could
and
get
no,
free bread if
no,
you.
in Florida they okay. So we have like outlets, right? And in the outlets you can get the same bread that gluten free or whatever the hell it is for like I don't know, like $1.29.
Yeah, we
I
have
should
like
fucking scope
several
it. I should
different
fucking
outlets for
scope
like
it.
Wonder Bread and Sunbeam, and they
Yeah,
sell like
they
the
have
snack
that.
cakes
Oh,
and
no,
stuff.
no,
What
no.
Yeah,
about Pretend? I mean, come on.
It's like they have Aldi's too. They have cheaper gluten free. I don't know. It's have buy one get one, but it's not no
Guys,
gluten
is
free
this
stuff.
true about Walmart? I don't know. I've heard stories. If you go to like, I don't know, like if they say you go to Walmart and say some place is a little bit lower than Walmart, won't they match the price or whatever?
yeah,
They
Yeah.
now they
Walmart
used
price.
to. They used to, but they price match it to their own website, which sometimes you do
Gimpy.
get good deals too.
I've always
They
I'm
heard
don't
just
that
do that
saying,
here
crap. I just
anymore.
heard that.
if you're somebody who's really low on money, you know, you only get a certain amount of money a month and you need food, ways now more than ever to get food at a very reasonable price. Like a whole chicken you can get for a ridiculous price and cook. I don't even know how make so many meals out of that. I can't even count.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're eating chicken all the time, but you're eating
How come
Hey,
Churchy
we
can't
eat a
be
lot of chicken.
hamburger helper? Like someone was saying the other day.
hamburger helper.
Churchy has a millionaire's palate on the low income one. I always say you
Oh
can't fucking
yeah,
live on a champagne
$8
budget.
bread. You wonder why your food stamps runs out in 2 weeks. $8 bread.
That's true,
that is
Kathy. Maybe if
crazy.
someone
That
sends
is
her
crazy.
a bread maker.
Champagne taste, and all you can afford is Natty Light.
No, I'm saying you live a champagne life with a fucking beer budget. It's just not gonna work. It doesn't.
Oh my God,
Imagine
Kristen.
she's talking about she's getting
Where are
30
you
to
at,
$40
Kristen?
a
Jeez.
day. 30 to
$15.
forty
Wait,
dollars a
fifteen
day.
dollars of chicken lasts longer than yeah. Yo, you know
That's
what? I
true,
still haven't
Jules.
gone to Five Guys because that shit is so expensive. One fucking burger, I can't. I'll be shit.
And what about the dollar store for food? See, the thing that she pulls off there is it's the gluten and the soy that she can't have. So that's why she has to go to those stores. But we all know that every store, Kroger, any of those stores have those types of products now.
But sure as fuck down a 2 liter of Mountain Dew straight out the
Oh
bottle.
yeah, oh the 2 liter.
Straight out the bottle, not even using a cup, drinking straight out of a 2 liter bottle.
Exactly, Patio. That's what everybody does. You're
And that's the
You
absolutely
know that
right.
thing.
I've made dinner from the Dollar Tree. I've
You
Good
know
for
literally
you.
what?
made dinner from Dollar Tree stuff.
That would be a
You know
Seriously, I
another
did do a
thing,
skirt on the
guys.
Dollar Tree.
You
I
know
did
she said she
gnocchi.
can't buy certain stuff because she gets sick, but she's still sick. Always talking about she's sick.
Oh my god, just when it's convenient because she still drinks soda, still eats chips, still fucking
She's a
eats
Candy.
fucking.
hypochondriac.
well. The sick is so she doesn't have to do anything. So she doesn't have
She's a
to clean. So she
hypochondriac.
doesn't have to.
Puking, I got diarrhea.
It's an excuse. That's all it is, and it's
Like
an
if
excuse.
you're puking every day, I'd be getting that checked out.
And it looks like she lives in a pretty decent area. Why wouldn't she not get out with a walker and just go for a little walk every day? I'm
Oh,
talking like
that's right.
5
She eats fucking candy too. She can't live without candy, and that's not good
Candy and
for you.
potato chips. No
but
wonder
she can
you're
only have
sick.
Lay's potato chips.
What?
Yeah, she eats them Lays, throws them on the ground.
Yeah, the Lay's potato chips. She gave a little speech
Okay,
the
but
other
it's
day
like
of how
one
she couldn't
bag.
eat
Isn't it
that.
supposed to be like one bag per day or something? She eats like fucking 4 and 5.
You're right,
That's
Jersey
not
girl.
healthy. You're laughing, but I've seen it happen. Somebody sent her a box of fucking 24.
Yeah.
2 days she didn't have shit.
Yep. I love
She
that
didn't
when
have
she
no
went to
shit. She's
Publix.
like, well, she had like 3 bags. I'm lying. She had like bags left. That's
She went
24 fucking bags.
she
Yesterday
went
she
24
to
said
bags
she
Publix.
ate
in 2 days.
800 calories.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Susie, don't.
I love how she went to Publix that one day when she was crying in the tuna aisle, and then
Shut up. She
had an
was.
appointment. Had an
You didn't see
appointment.
that, Nina?
You
She
didn't
was
see that,
crying in
Nina?
Publix in the tuna
She
aisle.
was
Yeah.
Yes.
crying.
She was wailing. She was wailing. And I can't even find any tuna.
And
Her
then she went to
scope's
Publix
still
again and
up.
cried.
That
Oh
But
my
I
scope's
god.
love
The
how
still
way
she
she
up.
left
said,
and
"Don't make me laugh." Oh my god. I'm about to.
she left and went to her appointment and snuck off to Walmart and got chips and candy too.
Yeah.
Because when she was
From
putting
Publix.
everything away
Oh,
and then
those are for her. Those are for her maintenance guy, you guys. She doesn't touch those. Those are for
Yeah.
her maintenance man.
you're right, autism coach. We should give
Probably
her a
give him
break,
one
but
chip
I
apiece.
wish she would learn a little.
Oh shit. Speaking of beer, the light fucking truck is going by. Miller Lite.
Natty Light.
I don't even fucking
All right, you
drink
guys. I
beer.
got to finish this cake, so I'm gonna
Anyway, I'm
drop.
walking
Y'all
into
have a good one.
fucking Win Dixie. So
Bye, Karma.
Yeah, you should
bye,
watch
mama.
that scope, Nina, where she cries in Publix.
I haven't seen it. Which one is it?
Oh
Oh
my
my god. But I'm
god.
not gonna fucking bring you guys in here. People gonna look at me
Uh,
crazy.
it's like, I don't know what, 3 or 4 days ago. Emails are about 4 days ago.
Yeah, something. I mean, about a week or so ago. Yeah, you're right, Don.
Yeah.
Shopping before her doctor's appointment. Which, by the way, we've not heard anything else about that. So something tells me she got a pretty good, clean bill of health there. I'm sure there was a couple of things wrong, but not like the way she's making it sound out. And I hate to see her live like that because she doesn't need to. She's smart. She can get around. It's just crazy.
Crap, he said brainstorm, but she's not even gonna listen anyway.
Yeah,
So
it's
what's the
6 days
fucking point?
ago, Nina.
It doesn't even matter. She's not gonna
Play it,
listen.
Don. Play a little bit. She needs it for
Okay.
her afternoon.
Oh my god, I'm gonna win Dixie. All right, go ahead.
Don't cry and win Dixie.
No,
Go to the tuna aisle, Nina, and start crying over tuna.
just feel the moment. Hold on.
Oh, she likes that too.
Where the fuck is the tuna aisle? Candy, salty.
And the other thing too with Churchy, I bet she could get Meals for Wheels, right? Like she could get meals delivered to her for free, or
Yeah,
with a
but she
small
doesn't
amount
want
of
that.
money.
But they do have the diabetic meals that they do deliver.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sure there's kosher. I'm sure there's all kinds of stuff.
International pasta condiments. Excuse me, where's the tuna aisle? The aisle. Shut
Ask
up.
them if they have soy-free tuna.
Soy-free tuna. They don't have that.
Yeah, yes, that's what she has to have.
Oh,
Is soy-free
thank
tuna.
you. There's soy-free tuna. I'm serious. You guys thought I was lying?
Why
Okay,
do I
I'm in
feel
the
like
tuna
Nina needs to
aisle.
go live?
I'm in the tuna aisle. Now they don't have no fucking soy-free tuna.
Guys,
That's sad, Ashley.
I gotta make a phone call, but yeah, check out her scope.
Okay, honey.
If you want to go live, Nina, go ahead.
I can't. I am in Win Dixie.
I know, but
Okay.
that's why we want you to, Nina. We want you to scope your tuna aisle.
The
But
hell
all
y'all
right,
want to see the
guys,
fucking
thanks for
tuna aisle
stopping
for?
by. But I got a phone call I gotta make.
Bye, Donlod.
Yeah,
All right.
bye, guys.
Later.
Later on. Thanks for stopping by. Somebody go
Thank
live.
you.
Thanks, Nina. Yeah, somebody go live. Yes, indeed.